What's happening, YouTube? It's your homie S.DefTF coming back to you with another video. Today's the day. Siege 2 is out. Yeah, if you guys like case openings as much as I like box openings and pack openings, this video is for you. I personally like watching other people. It's a big shot of dopamine whenever you're opening a pack of cards because of the you know, the mysteriousness behind it. Like, what are you gonna get? What are you gonna get? You know, it's so exciting. And you know, like I said, I like watching other people do their box openings and things and hope that they get what they want. And on that note, you know, anybody going to buy product this weekend, I hope you get everything that you're looking for: Octone, Big Optimus, Sound Blaster, or what's the last guy? Lord Megatron. You know, your super rare. I hope you get the super rare that you want. Hope you get the rares that you want so you can build the decks that you want to build, and we can get going in preparation for the Energon Invitational in December. But without further ado, let's get into this case opening. Oh yeah, it's about to go down. All right, guys, so I just want to talk about something real quick before I get into this case opening. Got 4 boxes here sealed. I do have my 1 box of Siege 1 that I got from winning the PPG Columbus event over in Columbus, Ohio a couple of weekends ago. Shout out again to PPG and George Machado for running that event. Dallas is coming up soon, 2 weekends from now, on the 24th, the weekend of the 24th, the weekend after Thanksgiving. They'll be having the next PPG event, which will have Siege 2 legal. So showing you this box here of Wave 1, or excuse me, Siege 1, because me and my girlfriend will be doing some sealed out of these. So actually I'll be opening up 3 boxes of my sealed box, and I'll wait for her to get home, and then we'll crack open and we'll take 6 packs of each out so we can do 2 different sealed rounds, and then we'll open up the other 24 packs of that last box, because there's no way I'm going to be able to, not at least for this first case. I do plan on getting the second case, and I could probably go through that one slower with more sealed. But for this first case, I definitely want to get everything open and see what I get and build as many decks as possible to showcase for you guys and get some deck profiles, get some gameplay, and go from there. So yeah, I didn't open this box yet, as you can see, and like I said, I was saving it for some sealed play, and which I thought was a good idea, and we'll go from there. But without further ado, let's get into this case opening. Okay, guys, so one thing I want to make sure I say before I get into the pack openings: do not forget your Trypticon. It says it right here, if you can read. It says remove this divider to unleash the Trypticon pack. So I'm gonna undo this, and do not forget your Trypticon. Looks like I don't know what other. Oh, let's open it and see. I know it comes with another card. Okay, very nice. That's good to know. So you get Trypticon, and you also get his 3 minions to start with. So you already have Trypticon built. So if you didn't get enough to build any other deck, you could definitely build a Trypticon deck. I'm sure you'll get enough battlefield incursions among the other cards that you need in order to build this deck, like a Relentless Invasion as well. And yeah, go from there. So that's exactly what comes in this pack. You get Full Tilt, Wipeout, and Brunt. And of course you get Trypticon. This is your team, and you get 1 star card. And yeah, so all right. All right, also coming in with pack number 1. Try to move as fast as possible with these. I'm only going to show the rare battle card and the rare, well, not the rare characters, but you know, show my characters as well. First up, we got Sandstorm and Private Turbo Board. Next up, for our first rare, I'm definitely playing Trypticon. Pull the Relentless Invasion, so that works. Make that a little closer. All right, next up. And next up, we have our first rare. We have the Omega Supreme base, so that's pretty cool. That looks like the bottom piece of Mega Supreme, so set that over to the side. It'll work. And for our small card, we have Raider Blackjack. For our battle card, rare battle card, we have the Decepticon card Backfire. Pack, we have Skytread Tank, bottom half of Skytread. Opportune Repairs for our rare. If you guys are curious about what any of the battle cards do, and you're trying to, you know, get caught up with what any of these do, I usually personally go on Vector Sigma's website. They usually have all the spoilers isolated on the top of their webpage. to be able to view at any time. So it's pretty cool. Next up, we have Six Gun. So Six Gun, this is one of our first smaller cards that ends up being a rare. So we got the bottom half of Six Gun. So that works. Set it over to the side. And then Sergeant Barricade. So make sure you pay attention to your small cards, because in Wave 3, all the small cards will either commons or uncommons. Now we actually have rare smaller pieces. So definitely something to keep an eye on. So don't think, if you only got one rare, you probably got maybe 2 or 3 in your smaller cards. Next up, we have Voluntary Promotion. Seems like a very good card. Another card I want to explore. Icicle Function Escafet. Next up, we have Deadlock, and hey, there we go, Raider Sights. Raider Sights isn't a rare, but I'm going to set it over here because I know I'm going to want one to be able to play. Then we got Deadlock. For our rare battle card, Conversion Engine. Card be very good with Springer. Sergeant Springer. And speaking of Sergeant Springer, we got him right here. Triple Changer. Changes over to helicopter mode and what's that? Truck mode. So very cool. Rare battle card, got another Relentless Invasion. That'll work. Put those together. Piece of recommendation: try to keep all your rares, like put them, separate them as you get them, especially if you get in the case. It's a little less sorting you have to do later. Okay, another rare we got, Captain Jetfire. Another guy I'm definitely looking forward to playing. Very, very nice. So we got 3 rares already. So the rest of the box is either a dud or we still got hopefully a super rare potentially. So we'll see. Private Sideswipe, or Sidetrack rather. And maybe for the first 2 boxes, I'll show the small character afterwards. I'll just really run through it. Lucky Vest for our rare. Raider Kickback, very cool. And Private Turbo Board. Got a second Turbo Board. Put those together. Rare battle card, we have Shoulder Holster. Getting all the shots of dopamine right now. It's such a feel-good thing for us card players. If you're a true card player, you definitely know what it is. Always fun to open up packs. Next up, we have Private Sea-Watch and then Private Smokescreen. New addition to cards. And our first boat. I'm on a boat. Now I'm going to go listen to that song. Then we have Hijack, card I'm definitely going to love. Definitely potential 1 of or 2 of maybe in the main deck. I don't know. Depending on the space. Definitely a potential side deck card. Keep those decks that draw insane in check. Next up, we have Sergeant Crosshairs and Private High Jump. Did I mention this is exciting? Next up, Opportune Offensive. Very good card when you're playing Mercenaries and you have a Decepticon teamed up with it. Something I want to talk about while I'm doing these. I feel like a card like Contract Contingency, the more and more I think about it, the more and more I feel like it's going to be better in orange decks. I feel like you could play it in the Octone deck, but like you only really want to use it when he attacks, to be honest with you. I don't know if I ever want to use it with anybody else, even though it is just a +2, unless the opportunity presents itself. But we have Raider Night Flight and Nova Storm. Thought Nova Storm was a rare for a second. Battle card, Valuable Contract. Card I want to potentially tech. Get 4 damage off with your bounty, with your... it seems like a very good card for Octone or for any of them, like against, smaller decks or whatever that you get easy kills off of. Against decks that have bigger characters doesn't seem as good, but like, Octone... You put it on Octone, he kills a character, he'll deal the 2, and then Valuable Contract can deal with... Oh, I take that back, I apologize. That's not what Valuable Contract does. Isn't there another one? Oh, Coop. I'm thinking Coop. The secret action that lets you get the effect. Never mind. Take that back. Raider 8-Face. Kind of disappointed with 8-Face and his effects. Hopefully there'll be some cards or whatever maybe, in the future that'll make him better. But like his tough 3 effects when he has a lot of damage counters on him already seems like not ideal. Private Powertrain, definitely wanted him because the first patrol deck I want to build is the off-road patrol. I'm trying to four-wheel drive my composite armor. I'm trying to four-wheel drive a tote. That's all I'm trying to do. Do that once and I'm happy. From 2 to 7. No drawback. Next up, we got another Sandstorm. And this is a guy I need to look at again. I know it doesn't seem as good in this, it's a 7 drop. May not even waste the stars on it, but I don't know. Opponents can be repaired. I mean, it's something to pay attention to if we ever get any other combo decks or whatever that, want to repair or whatever. Like if the meta turns into a repair meta, like you see we got a lot of cards like Toolbox and Raider Chop Shop and, a couple other cards that have those effects like that. So it's something to pay attention to in the future. It could be a potential side deck character or even a main deck character. His stats aren't the greatest, but in a blue deck, I don't know. Just talking right now, but don't want to underestimate any of these characters. I've been proven wrong about characters like, I don't think this character's good. And it turns out actually being pretty solid. Alright, so next up we have Raider Spinister. I'm going to try to move a little faster and fix it. I do not like this card because it's in a deck that I'm not going to be happy about. And I'm talking about a deck with Wave 1 Shockwave. I might even just build that deck, but the deck seems so annoying. Whole bunch of damage without even touching the character. Step Forward, very good card for Autobots. Optimus Prime Battlefield Legend loves it. Hot Rod loves it. The 3-wide Prime deck in general, I think, is going to really like that card. Next up, we have another Private Smokescreen. And another Steel Bite Insect Mask. And for our rare battle card, we have Jam Signals, the reverse of Infiltrate. It's a lot of work. Captain Impactor, so another common. I thought he was a rare for some reason, but Captain Impactor, very good card. Definitely see myself playing him. Raider Tailwind, I like this card a lot too. That +2/+1 seems really good. That'll probably be the second, 5-wide, 4-wide-ish deck I'll be building. And then Pocket Processor goes great in that deck. Flipping the green. I think Ken Nagel, shout out to Ken Nagel too. He made an article about this deck with the 4 Airstrike Patrol, and then his 7-star character was Raider Chop Shop, the new Chop Shop. So it's pretty cool. Mirage, I like this card a lot for cards. The only thing I don't like about it is the draw. Well, I guess the draw 2 thing. Yeah, no, that could happen on your turn. Hijack really hurts this, as well as like Cali Burst and all that. But so that's what makes me. I wish this would have came out in set 1 in Siege 1, but so I could play this in a blue shell with Cliff Jumper and Lieutenant Bumblebee, and I still might. I mean, you just don't use those effects on turns when your opponent has a set secret action. They won't always have Hijack. That's the way to play around Hijack. That's Raider Fire Drive. So I think I'm still gonna build a deck that draws cards or whatever. Like if I flip B and they chain Hijack to my Cliff Jumper drawing a card, sure. Then I'll hopefully maybe just attack with Mirage that turn, because Mirage doesn't need to draw cards. Another Backfire. So I'm going to test with people siding in that card against me to see how big of a deal it really is. When I first saw the card, I'm like, oh, this is so devastating. It just, like I said, it just keeps your opponent in check. It's not necessarily a blowout. I think the only card that we could say is a blowout in this set is Sabotage Armaments. Well, okay, I don't want to say the only card, but like that's definitely more of a blowout than Hijack. Hijack just keeps them in check of drawing cards, and of course, it gives you more options. So, like I said, you have to actually play the cards. With this game, I like that. Like in Yu-Gi-Oh, I was always able to tell, or most players were always able to tell, like, oh, this card's gonna be good or this card's gonna be bad, without even having to test it. Like you didn't have to. Like in this game, you have to. You can talk all the theory you want, but until you actually go play the cards, then it's not gonna matter. And we got another rare, so it looks like we got 4 rares here. So probably no super. Oh, I lied. Okay, geez, got 5 rares here, but I wonder if. Okay, so look what just happened here, guys. I got 5 rares technically. I got the Omega Tank, and I got the Omega Base, and I got Captain Jetfire, and then I have both pieces of 6 guns, which are both rares. So I'm going to assume there's definitely no super rare in this box. But I got 5 rares, and I don't know, like, if you get one half of the 6 gun, do you get the other half? That'll be pretty sick if you pull, like, if this was a box, I guess all the packs at PAX will all be random. But that'd be sick if you pull both and you get like these 2 together. Like imagine that. I feel like we're definitely gonna have a couple of lucky people that get really insane pulls, in terms of like, both pieces of brunt or whatever. So I don't know. That's something to ask WTC about, or maybe we'll be able to tell through everybody else's pulls. Like if you get one half, do you definitely get the other half in a box, or I don't know. Or do you? I don't know. So multi-mission pod. So 5 rare. So I'm gonna assume I'm gonna go with that was just another rare, separate rare, in that the 6 gun wasn't supposed to be in there like that. Lockdown and private Dazzle Strike. Literally looks like Lionizer. Lockdown's another card I'm excited to play. I have so many decks I want to build. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna have like 10 or 15 decks built. I say that, I probably won't, but I want to. Overwhelming Advantage, a card that has a lot of hype behind it. See how good it'll end up being. Like I said, I do want to play it in Shockwave. I feel like the theory behind it is while you're stealing their hand and things like that, you're setting up for Overwhelming Advantage. If they play any cards that scrap your armors or any of your upgrades to keep you off of Overwhelming Advantage, well, they're not really doing anything to your bots. And that is, like I said, that's what I'm thinking on the surface. Got a private Greenlight and another private Powertrain. If I suck at showing these in the camera, my bad. I'm just trying to zoom through this. I'm at least saying the cards aloud that I'm pulling. But Daring Escape, I really hope this doesn't end up being a deck. I really hope this doesn't end up being a deck. Please don't be a deck. A good deck, anyway. I feel like cards like Hijack will counter that deck pretty strongly, though. Cali Burst, like if your deck draws a million cards, I feel like Cali Burst will just like kill all of their characters. Or Nightbird, Private Hot Rod. Okay, so I got another rare. So that's 6 rares now in one box, seems like. Yeah, 6 rares in one box. Private Hot Rod, Omega Base. I ain't crazy, these are all rares, and then so is the pieces for 6 of them. So I'll show these again at the end of the box, but, well damn. Private High Jump. So no super, but that's still pretty cool though. 5 rares in one box, so. 4-wheel drive, I got my first 4-wheel drive. Next up, we have Astro Train. Okay, cool. Got our first Astro Train. Sorry about that glare. Show them where glare isn't horrible. And Raider Night Flight. He seems pretty cool. Like he's a character I want to play in conjunction with Raider. The Captain Jetfire, because you need a 4 and a 5 to still play 3 wide. So like that's one of the cards because he has a lot of health. Even in the other, well, I guess you don't really flip him, but like if you ever did, you know, he's a 7. He has 7 health, so. Or maybe like the 6-1 health guys. It's pretty much the same thing. At least you have 1 defense. You have 7 overall before it needs to be, you know, KO'd. So I have to take another look at those guys. But Overheat, if bold, ridiculous bold ever becomes a thing again, this card will definitely come into play. Which I think the meta is actually going away from. People flipping 1,000 cards off of bold. Grimlock doesn't like that card at all. So unfortunately, if Grimlock ever becomes good again, Overheat will also see a lot of play. Another Captain Impactor. Raider Tailwind. Next up, we have Coop. This is the card I was talking about where you could set with, because you could set it and play it in the same turn. So if you set this and then you attack with, you know, any of your bounty characters, any killer character, you'll get the bounty, then you'll get it again off of Coop. Don't know how, it probably won't be good in aggressive decks, but, or excuse me, it won't be good in blue decks, but potentially in aggressive decks. So, well, we'll see. Next up, got our first Private Vanguard. Definitely a card I'm looking forward to playing. Set this over to the rare side because that's how much I value it. I value a couple other cards like that too, but these are just the #1 cards I'm looking for. Defensive Formation, and we got another green light, by the way, or configuration rather. Next up, got about 4 more packs left of this box. Got another Lockdown and our first Raider Rumble. I think it'll be easier if I show you them both at the same time, or faster rather. And for our rare, we have a Toolbox. So if you were to heal, repair that much damage +1. So wonder how, I mean, if you're healing though, how much damage are you really doing? That's the first thing that comes to my mind with like Chop Shop and all those cards. I guess it'd be like an orange-green deck. So, I mean, kind of like Ken Nagel's deck, pretty much. So it's still aggressive, and the greens turn into oranges, pretty much. So, next up, we got Mudflat. Another one of our mercenaries. That grayish, that dark grayish to blackish color looks so cool on them. Next up, we have Crude Club. First one of that. All right, down to the last 3 packs. The super rare in here would be insane. Really don't think there is one though, but I'm not gonna be mad if I do see one. Another 8-face. And okay, our first Cali Burst, so it's the card I was definitely talking about. Looking inside decking, definitely gonna be excited for that. Again, keep these decks that draw 1 million cards in check and make them pay for doing so. Another Opportune Repairs. And then there were 2. Skytread Tank. I think I already had the bottom piece, so I still need the top piece, which I'm sure I'll get. Got 3 more boxes, so that'll work. Private Sunrunner. I got another Coupe. And for the last pack, Octone segment. I got a feeling I'm gonna have to do some hunting for him. Last pack we have, okay, Rated Chop Shop. Haven't seen him yet, and that's what I was talking about. Seems really good in conjunction with the Airstrike Patrol deck. Again, look at Ken Nagel's article from the Transformers website, Rated Blackjack as well. From the, not the Transformers website, from the Transformers Facebook page. He posted an article maybe about a week ago that had all 4 of the Airstrike Patrol and Rated Chop Shop for a lot of healing and valuable contracts, our last rare for this pack. Something I actually kind of want to build too. I might have to look at his build and then I'll go from there. Okay, so for this first box we have Cali Burst, or what am I saying? Those aren't my rares. Real quick, if I can stop dropping stuff. We got both pieces of 6 gun, which ends up being a rare. We have the Omega Supreme Tank. We have the Omega Supreme Base, and we have Captain Jetfire, and we have Hot Rod. So we got 5 rares out of this box. I don't know if you want to consider. I guess you could say, yes, 5 rares. I guess I want to say 6 rares to be honest, but it's technically 5 rares because they were separate. So, and that'll do it for this first box. Alright guys, on to box number 2. Alright guys, so for box 2 and box 3, I am not going to say what rare characters, what the small characters were. I'm just going to talk about the big characters as I kind of go through them. I'm kind of going to skim through them. I'm not going to really mention them all, just to make this video faster. Crosshairs. Small characters, you get so many of them, there's definitely no one who's like, ooh, I need to see. Unless it's Brunt or another 6 gun, I won't mention it really. Backfire. Wrong list. Lockdown. Tailwind. Relentless Invasion. Seem like I want to play that valuable contract card to get more, like add a Relentless Invasion to my hand. Relentless Invasion is very hard, obviously, to get to your hand because it doesn't have a green. But I feel like if you play valuable contract and you go KO a character with the big guy, you can add Relentless Evasion to your hand. So that seems like that card would do really well with it. Lockdown. Go kill a character, add a Relentless Evasion to your hand. And then when you play the Relentless Evasion, man, like, I mean, it doesn't seem like a blowout, but it's very, very powerful effect. So, defensive version or configuration or whatever. Deadlock. Sunrunner. Throw on some music later and sort these. Girlfriend probably help. Conversion engine. Sandstorm. Sidetrack. Again, if you aren't getting your boxes yet and you're not familiar with every card set, I forgot there's a couple of other websites too, but ask around. But definitely Vector Sigma's website is pretty good about keeping up with, you know, each of the all the spoilers, so you can see them all in nice big pictures. It all works out. Next up, well, would you look at that? I think we can stop opening boxes, yo. We can stop. We can stop, right? Can we stop? I don't think there's a reason to continue. There's no reason to continue. God is good. Got my man Octone, and I respect this card so much that we are going to sleeve him up right now. this is legit the #1 super rare that I wanted. And I got my man Octone. So only thing that's kind of annoying is it's a toss-up because it's like you want to pull your super and you're hoping that you pull a super, but if you pull it early, now the rest of these packs are like, oh, okay, whatever. But there's still plenty of rares that I need to get, so very happy with that. Got another step forward. I almost paused this video to call my mama, yo. Mama, I pulled what I wanted. I got what I wanted. Got another hot rod. Okay, so there's my first dupe of rares. Set him off to the side in a second. Got another hijack. Complete my playset of hijack so I can hijack all these people trying to draw a million cards on me. Ready to kickback. I actually want to look into some type of bug deck. Like, even if I actually play bugs, like 4 wide bugs, it definitely wouldn't be all orange. It'd be like a mix, like with kickback, and that probably sounds really bad and probably should have stayed blue. But at the same time, I mean, or stay orange. But you know what though? If you go to kill a character and you calculate like, oh, well, they usually play all orange, I feel like a lot of people's mindsets will be to, you know, not go so hard on a character because it's like, oh, well, it's bugs. They squish easily, right? Then I flip a blue and my character lives when it shouldn't have, you know, things like that. But the deck's still gonna hate direct damage, you know. I don't know exactly what I'm saying. I'm just talking. Here goes another rare. We got the bottom half of Brunt. This card seems like a very good side deck character, or even potential main deck character, to keep those crazy bold decks in check. Wheeljack now turns into 5 bold 1. So, and if you get an armor on him, he actually stays around for a while. So, sounds very good. Toolbox. And I say side deck character because you might decide it in against certain decks. Seems like playing it in the main deck, Tailwind and Spinister. Seems like playing it in the main deck, that's like over half, that's just about over half your stars, you know. So, like, are you really playing him in like Wheeljack and a 5, or I don't know, whoever. Defensive configuration. But that's a lot. I wish he was 10, like 6 gun is 9, or I wish at least, but you know, it's whatever. Again, to me, I look at him as a side deck character right now. So, 8 face. Again, sorry for the glare. I am saying the names aloud though, so I got to get some better lighting. I'm sitting in the same spot I always do for my videos, and so it is what it is. Multi-mission pod. Do tell me though if like the cards are too far away and it's like, man, why the hell are the cards so far away? I can't see what he's getting. I apologize. Let me know, and I will make sure I do that for case opening for wave 5. 8 face. Maybe I could just stick them up here. Another 8 face. Sea-Watch. I'm on a boat. Every time I see Sea-Watch, I'm literally gonna say I'm on a boat. I should get like a ringtone or like something, like every time somebody says his name, you get the ringtone of the boy saying, I'm on a boat. Alright. I got that super rare at the left side too, y'all. There's a myth, well not a myth, there's an apparent thing going around that the super rare is always on the left. So if you ever go buy a new box, dive into the left. Okay, so we got a Omega Supreme spaceship, and I want to say this is the last piece I needed to create the Omega Supreme deck. So very much so, be looking forward to a Omega Supreme deck profile coming from me soon. Profile and gameplay. For sure. Got my third hijack, so cool. Got it. I mean, I knew I was gonna get a set of just about everything, but you know, out of the case especially. Octone kind of makes me a little wary though, because he's one of those where you know what? Shout out to Michael Wads. Wads got from Mech. He has a really cool sleeve that's like it's like a plastic sleeve, but then this is plastic too, but I can't explain it. But it actually folds in with the plastic. Like they created it, I want to say specifically for Transformers. So very cool that that was created for that. So I might have to put Octone in that. And okay, so I want to say, I mean, I'm 2 for 2 in terms of boxes that complete the sets for each character. So I got both parts of Brunt. So I guess we can call this one rare, right? Potentially. So I got 3 rares out the way, 3/4 rares out the way so far. And we got Sergeant Barricade. Again, I'm gonna say this again, pay attention if you're skipping through this video and you didn't hear me the first time I said it. Make sure you pay attention to your smaller characters and don't just brush them off to the side. Don't think that you didn't get as many rares or whatever. You did. You just gotta look, you know, 6 gun and Brunt on both rares. So I don't even know how I'm gonna deal with them when it comes to breaking them apart. I guess I put them in 2 small sleeves and just click them together, and then when they do die, I'll just break them apart that way. Next up, we got Mirage. So I'll definitely be building the blue cards deck. shout out to David Pang for his blue cards deck. He qualified with in the very first preliminary for an open at Origins. Valuable contract. I'll probably definitely be collabing with him. I just realized we're gonna have 4 Trypticons. Actually, I'm gonna have 8 Trypticons. Eventually. Okay, Sergeant Crosshairs. Raider Hyperdrive. I kind of do like the blue ones too. The blue patrol. I mean, I probably actually build all the patrols except for the one with Sea-Watch. To be honest with you, I'm really not a fan of that one. The one with the white. That one in a Sun Drive or Sun whatever. Power Sun. I don't know his name. Overwhelming Advantage. I'm not a fan of those two. Those will be the last 2 I build. And if somebody kicks my ass with them, it'll inspire me to want to build it. But like the 3 I'm definitely into is 100% the off-road patrol first. And then the planes. And then potentially the cars. So. Sergeant Thundercracker, okay, so this is another rare. This is my 1, 2, 3, 4th rare, 4 / okay, damn, I'm just getting all the hot stuff right here. Got another 6 gun. So, okay, it's a little overwhelming and nice, cool. So that's technically 7 rares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rares and a super rare in 1 box. And I'm pulling out the same box. Once you guys think I'm driving, yo, I mean, I just destroyed the left side. You can see Trypticon there, so I don't think I'm manipulating anything, but jam signals. I hope everybody else gets blessed like I'm getting blessed right now. I feel like this is lucky because this has never happened before. Unless they up the rate of rares that they put in each box. That's also probably a thing too, because I know, you know, WTC is around the community, and you know, they're always looking to see what people are posting and talking about through all comments and everything. And I'm pretty sure they've always seen one thing that people talk about most is how they only got 3 rares. They only got 2 rares in their box and no super rare. And you know, they get pretty bummed about that. It makes you not want to buy any more products. And I'm pretty sure the WTC has peeped that. So they potentially maybe did up the rate of rares. So I guess I don't want to get too excited, but at the same time, this hasn't happened before, so I will say I'm happy. And by the way, for this 3rd box, I'm legit not going to talk about any of the characters I get except for rares. Matter of fact, I'm going to start that now because it's just about over a half hour. And yeah. Opportune Repairs. Terrifying Resilience. Definitely excited to add that to my Shockwave deck. Skytread Plane, okay, so got the top half of Skytread, so I'll be able to play him. Another Raider Sights. I want to put Raider Sights over here. I think I'm going to have Raider Sights in so many different decks. I think I'm actually going to need to sleeve up a couple so I don't have to mix them up. Another Conversion Engine, it's my 3rd one. Next up, we got Mudflat, another Mudflat. And I know somebody in this video is probably saying he definitely said he's not showing them anymore, and he's still showing it. It's a muscle reflex. Don't judge. Overheat. Almost did it again. Okay. Shoulder holster. Hope this video catches you guys at a good time. You guys just hanging out, sitting, eating. I don't know, me personally, like, you know, of course I'm into Street Fighter and stuff. I'm got another oxidation cannon, cool. I'm you know, of course into Street Fighter and like King of Fighters. Speaking of King of Fighters, shout out to King of Fighters and that new app that they have. They have a new like beat 'em up, go through journeys and stuff like that. Not journeys, but like story mode and all epic quests. And if you like King of Fighters, definitely first hidden notification. Didn't see that. Yeah, but they have a really cool app on iOS and okay, cool. Hey, I gotta show this one. Sabotage. This is my first one out of 2 boxes. This, I don't want to say a short print, but that's my first one. So I'm hoping I get 3. Sheesh. But yeah, that game is pretty cool. So I stay occupied between, you know, Transformers and that, and a couple other things. But yeah, what I was getting at is I like to watch matches of like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, or watch people play Transformers or open packs and stuff while I'm eating. I don't know why, but it's like a big comfort for me that I will only do those things while I'm eating. A lot of times I'll just get bored and I won't be attentive enough when I'm not eating. But when I'm eating, like, and then after, you know, eating, I will legit watch an entire video, or I'll probably skip through a little bit of people opening their boxes or people playing tournaments like from Evo and stuff. So, fun fact about myself. If anybody else does that, shout out to y'all. Let me know in the comments that y'all do those weird things like I do. Like I said, it's only when I eat. I don't know why. Any other time, it's like not as interested. Nova Storm. did it again. Kind of beat an hour. I don't want to go over an hour, but I mean, I only have one more box, so I actually should make it. The fact that I'm going to open the third box later. So I got another Mega Supreme base, so that's another rare. Again, I got to see what people are getting for rares in their boxes. I'm getting loaded up here. And this is all in the same box still. Like, this is box number 2. Multi-mission pod. And Sergeant Springer. Okay, got another Springer. Cool, cool, cool. Another Private Vanguard. And I think I'm down to 1 pack after this. Involuntary promotion. I'm getting kind of worried. Not that many Sabotage armaments. Well, it looks like I won't have 6 of those to put into a, 2 different decks. But Skytread tank. And that was it. That was it for this box. So let's run through the rares real quick, and I'll do this again at the end of the video as well. Maybe I'll put I'll put a timestamp just to skip all the way to the end if you actually don't want to. Well, actually, no, that takes the fun out of it. No, if you want to see it, I'm gonna have y'all skip through the video. Like I said, if you're like me, and I legit watch these the entire time while I'm doing whatever. Guys, so real quick, we got another Omega Supreme base, top half of 6 gun, Sergeant Thundercracker, Omega Supreme spaceship, Hot Rod, got both pieces of Brunt, and I just dropped a piece. Put back Brunt. Both pieces of Brunt, and then my main man, Octone. Very happy about that. So, got our first super rare. And all right, on to box number 3. All right, first pack of this one, we got Sergeant Crosshairs, another Oxidation Cannon. Opportune Repairs. I'm gonna go from the right side this time. I'm gonna start from the right, see if that's even really true. Because a lot of times I don't pay attention, but lately I've been paying attention. And I've also heard from other people that they always get from the left side, and the left side of the box had the super rare. So. It's a superstitious thing, and we, a lot of people I see doing it. And, all right, Lockdown and Vanguard. Man, that Beast Wars set, boy. Once we get Beast Wars, I'm buying 10 cases. Okay, no, I'm not. I probably just get 2 like normal, but well, I didn't get 2 last set, but that's only my second 4-wheel drive too. So hopefully I can at least get a set of that. I don't plan on putting 4-wheel drive in multiple decks, but I do plan on putting Sabotage armaments in multiple decks. So I'm hoping to at least get 3 to start. But Deadlock. High jump. I don't want to call them short print, but it seems like a lot of these are just not getting. But it's all good. Next up, okay, got another spaceship. So it seems like it's not that hard to get these pieces. So just like the Dinobots from Wave 2, don't worry. If you're trying to play Omega Supreme, you'll get them. Especially if you're getting a case or if you're getting a couple boxes, you should definitely pull them. Actually, what kind of sucks is I won't be able to. I might like build 1 deck and then get up and just if I need to. I didn't go to the gym this morning, so I do need to go. So I'll try to go before she gets off of work. That way we can both be home and jump right into this sealed play. So jam signals. I don't know why I'm randomly showing y'all like every other random rare. I sit here and think every time I look down at this box and I go to throw my trash down here, I keep saying Nova Storm. I say that I'm gonna wait till she gets home, but I don't know. I might just pick out 6 packs and then just open the rest of it at least from that box because I'm so eager. Step forward. Next up, we got a Sandstorm and an Ice Blade. Coop. Ready to Chop Shop, Night Flight. Backfire. Alright, Sabotage Armaments, don't play with me like this, man. Come on now. Wait, that was a rare, right? Sabotage Armaments? Let me look back again. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh no, you know what? I'm tripping. I thought Sabotage Armament was a rare. I definitely probably have a million of them. It's an uncommon. My bad. I thought it was a rare, but I valued it as a rare. That's how much I like the card and value the card. Okay, so that makes me feel a lot better. So I probably have 1,000 of them. I just gotta sift through them. Toolbox. That's a bit relief. Detritus, okay. Oh, this okay. This is a rare. I didn't even realize Detritus was a rare, so I got my first Detritus. Nice. Sea Watch. I'm on a boat. What was I gonna say? Oh, so I got legs at the gym today. I actually separated leg day into 2 days now. I have a hamstring focus day and a quad focus day. Today is quad focus day, so I'm gonna go in there. My workout's actually only been, not want to say only, but I've tapped into shortening my workouts from an hour. They used to be like an hour and a half. Then they would go down to, you know, an hour. And then now my workouts are actually only about 45 minutes. And I say that like that because in my head it used to just be like I would legit be in the gym until it hit an hour. Like I wouldn't walk out of the gym and I'd find other things to do. Like if I felt like I was done early, I would add more workouts and you know, just keep going until I hit an hour. And like in my head, that made me feel like I did something if I was in there for an hour. If I was in there for anything less than an hour, I didn't feel like I did anything. So, but then I saw a video. I do watch wrestling as well. I don't watch as faithfully as I used to, you know, the Attitude Era. But when Goldberg had his run, you know, for you wrestling fans, when Goldberg had his later run a couple months ago or last year or whatever, I saw one of his workout regimens. Actually, it was last year, yeah, because he was getting ready for WrestleMania with Brock Lesnar. And I was looking at his workout, and he said that he's never in there for more than an hour. Like, so what it really comes down to, so I got another rare, I got another top half of 6-gun. So I got 3 top halves and 1 bottom half of 6-gun. So hopefully I can at least complete another bottom half so I can, you know, have them for trade. But yeah, so what I was getting at is Goldberg, his intensity. It's all about, it's not even just him, but like it's all about your intensity. You can lift a 50-pound dumbbell, you know, in each arm or whatever, for your bicep curls, and it's just like I said, it's about how much effort you put into it. So like at 50 is easy, go up to 55 or whatever, and you know, just get in there and kill it. You don't have to be in there for an hour, 2 hours to do anything. If your intensity level is up there and you're actually putting in effort, and in these workouts are, you know, challenging, you know, you'll definitely make some gains. You know, of course, most of this happens in the kitchen in terms of games, but green light, Sea Watch. I'm on a boat. I don't think I'll ever forget to say that. So yeah, I'm going there for 45 minutes, kill that, and then I'm that quad focus workout. I still do like a little bit of hamstrings, but like I said, hamstrings was Monday. So, and I've been liking that split. And yeah, do some cardio. Probably, I don't know if I'm gonna do HIIT. Depends on high intensity interval training. See how I feel. Okay, so I got a piece of each. So I'm gonna play 6 brunt. We're playing 6 brunt. Or actually, yeah, that is. Yeah, wow, that kind of actually looks like that fits. Isn't that weird? If you kind of look at it, it kind of looks like that actually kind of fits. That's so weird. But yeah, it's half of brunt and half of 6-gun. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and then get back home and get some gameplay. Oh shoot, I want to build tanks too. Damn, I need to pull the Lord Megatron. The one I want the least, and watch, is probably the one I'll get, is okay, well, let's just stop right now and appreciate the fact that I pulled the 2 super rares that I actually wanted this time around. Yeah. Glory to God. Here we go. Another card I super respect. Super respect, is that a thing? So he gets a sleeve too. WTC. Appreciate y'all. Alright. Got Big Optimus. So that's 2 super rares. And the more and more I think about it and I get closer to the end of this box, I think I'm going to open that other box minus 6 packs. I can't wait. Relentless Evasion. But then like a part of me feels like it's like, well, like I'm picking 6 random packs. So like if the super rare comes out of the packs, that means, you know, obviously it is not all about the super rare, because Sergeant Springer I think is better than Sound Blaster. And there's another rare, Hot Rod. Sergeant Springer I think is better than Sound Blaster, and Sergeant Springer is a freaking common. So I don't think it's going to be chalked up to, oh, I didn't pull a super rare from my packs. And then like out of those 24 packs that I open, if I don't get the super rare, then that means potentially the super rare could potentially be in those last 6 packs. Spinister, and okay, so we got another bottom half of 6-gun. Okay, yeah, I really feel like I'm not getting super lucky, and if I am, that's what's up. But I got the bottom half of 6-gun. Definitely see how other people's pulls go and see how many rares they get. He actually said that was his last one at the moment too. So I'm glad like I said, picked it up when I did. Pocket processor. I think, you know what? I didn't even pay attention. I think that was out of the right side. I want to say the Optimus. The Optimus is out of the right side, too. 8 face, sidetrack. Okay. Still got about like 8 more packs in this box. I think I'm going to beat an hour. The video's long no matter what, so having an hour threshold doesn't matter, but you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 more packs. So Impactor, and okay, I got another piece of Raider Brunt. So I really feel like, yeah, so I got 2 complete Raider Brunts and then 2.5 complete 6 guns. So that's pretty cool. Hot Rod, Big O, Big Optimus, Overheat, now I really want to ask WTC if they up the rate of pulling rares out of boxes, because I seem like I've never gotten this many rares ever before. Normally I would get 3, 2. Sometimes I get really unlucky, I only get 2 rares. You really expect at least 3 rares in a super, but sometimes I've gotten 2 like one time. I've gotten 3 rares a couple times, and then I've usually get either 4 rares or 3 rares in a super. And I think maybe one time I've gotten 4 rares and a super, but that was like once. 5 or so rares seems insane in a good way. Another Springer, Ice Blade, and a super rare. Not just 5 rares, that and a super rare out of a box. Toolbox. Chop Shop, Blackjack. Lucky Vest. And that's it for box 3. Oh, I lied. I still got some more packs. Hey, I lost the... Oh, hey, Captain Jetfire. Or do I need to shut up because everybody's getting this? I don't know, but another pocket processor. Damn. Plug right now. Green Light, Powertrain. I ain't gonna lie. I'm only saying I'm having some self-restraint because I pulled the 2 supers that I wanted the most. I wanted, and you know what? I feel like this is just good karma from last set. Or wave, was it wave 2? No, wave 3. Because I only got 1 case, and I got 2 Sergeant Cogs and General Megatron. Like the 2 I did not want. Like I was gonna trade for or like get them later on. Like I really wanted Magnus and Shockwave. I had to go buy them both separately. You know, it is what it is. But I'm sitting here like, man. So this is a nice turn of events. So got another 4-wheel drive. I think that's my first set. Last pack, y'all. Last pack. And we got a Barricade and okay, another rare. So we got another top half of Sergeant 6 gun. So we got 2 in we got 4 Sergeant 6 gun heads and 2 bottom halves. Jeez. This box is nuts. Step forward. All right, nice way to end the packs. And okay, so from well, I'll just start. Actually, I'll be right back. All right, guys. So overall, I know this stuff's not in order yet, or I guess I'll just kind of show it as I get it back in order. But so in that last box, we got like 6 or 7 rares. I forgot to count it before I put everything together, but it was like 6 or 7 rares, or I guess you could say 5 rares if you want to count the pieces put together for 6 gun and Brunt. But then again, I guess you can't really say that because I got 4 different 6 gun heads and then only 2 of the bases, and some of, so you know, I got 2 extra bases and, you know, or extra base in some of those packs, clearly boxes rather. So I guess it's not guaranteed that you get all of them. So I guess we can call these separate rares, or I guess you can call them they're rares separately, and then they're a rare together. So I got 5 to 7 rares in a lot of these boxes, plus a SRT. Now, the first box I got like what, 6 rares, 5 or 6 rares or whatever, and no SRT. But you know, that's still a lot of rares for a box, not something I'm used to. So like I said, if they up the production rate, that's cool. But yeah, without further ado, I got so 3 hot rods total, and this is out of the this is out of 3 boxes. I got 2 Omega Supreme spaceships. I got 2 Omega Supreme bases. 1 Omega Supreme tank, and keep in mind this is also out of this is out of 3 boxes out of a case, not out of 3 separate boxes. I feel like the distribution could potentially be different. Like you could get luckier or not as lucky, you know, with separate boxes. But I got 4 6 gun heads and then 2 6 gun bases. And I got 2 and 2 for Brunt, so I'm 2 for 2 on Brunts. So maybe the rest of the 6 guns, I think the others, I'm thinking maybe the 6 gun pieces will end up evening out of the rest of the cases. I feel like it's manipulated in a, you know, a strategic way before you buy the boxes. But so 2 Brunt pieces, bases and tops. 1 Detritus. Didn't even realize he was a rare. 2 Captain Jetfires, very happy about him. Of course, you only need 1, but and 1 Thundercracker. But I could have sworn I got another Thundercracker. I think I dropped something, so I got to be careful when I'm going to throw stuff away. But I could have sworn I got another Thundercracker. I could be wrong, but or maybe I'm probably got it confused with Nova Storm potentially. But yeah, my main man just hit an hour. I guess with some edits it'll actually be a little less than an hour, but an hour still an hour. Can't really see it, but I got the 2 super rares that I wanted, y'all. Very happy, very, very happy with this. And be expecting some gameplay and deck profiles with all of these decks. I got so much stuff to show you guys throughout these next 4 weeks while we get in preparation for PAX Unplugged, our first very big. I don't know if we can call that Transformers Worlds, but I think people from overseas are coming over. Some people that messaged me and said they were coming over, so I'm gonna meet them and go from there. But I'm gonna end this video with that. The 4th box, I will again let you guys know when I do the seal play what the rest of the packs ended up being, and we'll go from there. Very excited, very happy. Like I said, I got the 2 supers I wanted. So that'll do it, y'all. Got the 2 super rares that I wanted. I'm very, very happy with this, and looking forward to getting a lot of deck profiles together, a lot of content to show you guys throughout, PAX coming up. I heard some people overseas are potentially coming over, so I guess you could really call this our first Transformers Worlds. This is as close as we're gonna get. So it's gonna be the biggest tournament to date. Of course, every tournament is gonna get bigger as we go along. You guys know what it is. Be looking for some seal play and things coming up later on. This is S. Dot of DefTF. You guys have a great day and or a great night whenever you're catching this video. You know what it is. Peace.